Yeah. Yeah. You know what it is? 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They turn their head over, nigga.
I read where Eve did to Adam. I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. Took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spit and I ain't listening. Is it effective? If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jake and Ryan War. We gon' run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young pay. How you real triggering on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't about who got this gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game changer. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that's featured, you won't never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, he's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
All right, let's clap it up. You already know what it is, man. It's the I.S.U.P.K. Started out at 1 West on 25th Street, Harlem, New York. Been teaching the truth since 1969. We are under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. It's a biblical law class. And here in the I.S.U.P.K, we teach the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans the truth of the Bible, that the true biblical Israelites are the so-called Black, Hispanic, Native American. Again, it's a law class. My name is Nakar, Officer 1000, stationed here in Philadelphia. All right. Now, listen, man, there's a lot of stuff going on in the media, in the news, and entertainment. But here's the thing. We got to remember one thing, that's just entertainment. All right. When you go back into ancient Rome and ancient Greece, they used sports, music, the whole nine to keep the people entertained, right? Why they wanted to keep the people entertained? So that they won't start revolutions, so that they won't rebel against the kingdom. What happens when people rebel? People are dead. They wind up getting killed. It destroys your economy. It destroys everything. Because now, instead of you being able to focus on the people that outside of your gates that's trying to kill you, you got to worry about the ones that's inside your gates, right?
Right.
So that's why the whole entertainment is so big in America, because with entertainment, it keeps us stimulated. It stimulates our minds. Like, think about how many people, the government understood this thing, right? When Drake and Kendrick going at one another, what they understood was, this is great. We got these niggas exactly where we want them. Because so many people was so passionate and I mean, to the point people was arguing. To the point people shot up Drake house, people vandalized the store in London. Like, is it that deep, Nathan? Is it that deep? Like, cool, I understand Drake came out to dealing with some underage girls. Yes, expose that to the T. But people are literally like, it's just showing this stupidity on our people. I'm talking about Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Americans, to the point where this got everybody focused. But nobody's focus is on this truth that's on this Bible. Give me Deuteronomy 7:6. You already know where we're going.
God, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Go ahead.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So I said that we are holy people, meaning what? To be separate. You know what I mean? To be pure. We are a different type of people. Like Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, man, we should not ever think that we should go on national TV, on the internet, right? Or on radio or broadcasting and diss one another. Because that's the agenda that our enemies have for us. Our enemies want us to hate one another. You get what I'm saying? Like they want us to hate one another. They want us to unalive one another. You get what I mean? They want us to be in disagreements. More importantly, they want us to not serve the Lord. All right? Read it from the top again.
Oh God. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Go ahead.
Thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto what?
Unto himself.
The Most High chose us to be a special people. So why do we believe that we can hate one another? Why do we believe that we can sell drugs, get high, don't take care of our children? Why do we think we can do this? Because we are following after the heathen. Give me Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2. Let's get that right there. Let me know when you got it.
You said Jeremiah what?
Jeremiah 10 and 2.
Oh God.
You can read it when you got it.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2.
Uh-huh.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
Learn not the what?
Way of the heathen.
So, learn not the way of the heathen is telling us, man, don't be drug addicts. Don't be drug dealers. Don't abuse your wife. Don't abuse your husbands. Don't abuse your children. Okay? Don't be a criminal. Don't live a life of crime. When I look inside the Black, Hispanic, Native American community, you know what I see? The product of white supremacy. I was talking to someone earlier, right? Now this person, comes to find out that they are a war vet, right? So I'm like, okay, well you're a war vet. How do you not understand that Black, Hispanic, Native Americans are under attack? So every war now is fought through combat, by hand-to-hand combat? No, not every war is fought the same. It's psychological warfare, spiritual warfare, biological warfare, chemical warfare. So if you look at what happened to Black, Hispanic, Native Americans from like 500, 600 years ago, you will find that we have been under attack for a very long time. All right, talking about Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans. This is why the Most High said this in this scripture right here. Read it one more time.
Oh God. Thus says the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 2.
Yeah.
Thus says the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
You better not learn the way of the heathen, man. The learning the way of the heathen is going to destroy you. Like everybody is going to go celebrate 4th of July this summer. Are you kidding me? In 2024, we still celebrating 4th of July with all the information that we have. You want to worry about some Drake and Kanye and Kendrick Lamar, but you're about to go celebrate 4th of July when you were a slave on 4th of July. That's what you were. And that's what we're about to go celebrate. Like, this is why we are looked at as a laughingstock on the earth, because we're not taken serious at all. I just want everybody to understand that. That's why they have all the slick things to say out of their mouth. These white people and all these other nations. Africans come here. You know what Africans think? You know what everybody think? They think that we're lazy. They think that we're criminals. I'm like, how we the criminals and how we don't work in the whole nine, but you able to have these jobs here. You able to function in America the way you do because of Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans. How you think you able to eat that food that you got? It was a Hispanic man and woman that picked that food for you. How you think that food is getting onto your plate? Because it's Black, Hispanic, Native Americans driving on trucks up and down the road. You understand? How you think you able to enjoy the plumbing? You know, Africans, that plumbing that they get over there in Africa, that came from black people. You get what I'm saying? The air conditioner, a refrigerator. Them Africans wasn't having refrigeration until black people made it. You get what I'm saying? So come on, man. These people is looking at us as jokes because we follow after them. We want to be criminals. You know what happens when we become criminals? We go to jail. We get unalive. You know what happens when white people become criminals? They become your president of the United States. They become your senators. They become your mayor, your governors, your chief of police. That's how they prosper when it comes to crime. You want to know why? Because it was a vessel built into honor and a vessel built into dishonor. The nation of Israel is not made into a vessel of dishonor. These other nations can do whatever they want. The Most High is going to deal with them when he deal with them. But when we do something wrong, the Most High is going to see about it. Because why? Read it one more time.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
But not learn the way of the heathen. You better stop. You better stop following after these other nations. Women want to go and be promiscuous. You want to give your body to all the men because you're grown. And nobody can tell you anything. You brothers out there, nobody can tell you nothing. You want to go have sex with all the women that you want. You're going to have all the sex with the women you want. You understand? Following your lust. You don't want to listen to us. Right? Because you're grown. Well, when you following the way of the heathen, because that's how they move, they're immoral. Okay? They're immoral people. When you follow after them, you get bad results. You get horrible results. You wonder why your family is so damn dysfunctional. You wonder why your son is walking around looking like Lil Uzi at that concert. You want to know why you keep getting BV. You wonder why you understand you always got to look over your shoulder because you following the way of the heathen. You get what I mean? And here we're going to show you the truth. It's all up for you to take it or leave it. You know how many people we done told, yo, man, I think you might want to slow down. You know, I think you might want to reconsider that decision that you're making. Too many times I check in with somebody after I spoke with them. They, you know what I mean, wind up getting shot, going to prison, doing a little sting, you know what I mean, going through hell on child support and the whole nine because they wasn't listening to the truth. They wasn't trying to get the truth. So you get what you get. You get what I'm saying? But to tap into my topic, man, what it means to be in the truth. Are you in the truth? A lot of fake Israelites out there, and when I say fake Israelites, hear what I'm saying. I'm talking about people that are against the school. You understand? Like Israelites that know that they're Israelites, right? Like you can't be a fake Israelite. But it's something about being in the truth. And I'm speaking to people that is outside these doors. You are supposed to be in here. It's supposed to only be one body. Give me Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 4. Let's start there. Let me know when you got it, all right? As soon as you get it, you can read it.
So God, this is the book of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4.
What?
There is one body.
There is what?
One body.
There is one body. There's one body when it comes to this truth, man. There's one body. It's not supposed to be this school over there and that school over there. It's supposed to be one body. How can I be able to shoot a jump shot if both of my arms on my body is not on me? You get what I'm saying? It's supposed to be one body in the nation of Israel. It always supposed to have been like that. It always was like that. Now, yeah, people had issues and problems, but if we're supposed to serve the Lord, we should be able to come down and sit down and talk. People's way of talking to us is through the internet, and they want to battle. Like they go into the battle, like it's like they with a lot of Israelites out here, right? I'm speaking to a lot of y'all that is if you in here, if you're against this or not, whatever the case may be, a lot of Israelites, okay? A lot of y'all, some of y'all might say, oh yeah, well, I try to talk to y'all. You only speak to us to give a response. You know, we might give you a breakdown and you want to combat it. But we've been teaching the truth since 1969. You got the 12 tribe chart. You know what tribe you is because the Most High gave us the chart. He gave us the truth. And it's so spiritual because everybody knows that it's factual. You get what I'm saying? Like, Nathan, how many times I didn't came across a brother or a sister and they're like, oh man, y'all one West Camp is they don't know the truth. And this and that. I'm like, dang, brother, what tribe you from? I'm from the tribe of Judah. How you know that? What you mean by that? how you know you from the tribe of Judah? Oh yeah, because my ancestors came over here, but how do you know that? Well, then, you know, a lot of times, a lot of Judites understand what tribe they come from. So I said, all right, well, who the tribe of Levi? Who the tribe of Levi? That's the Haitians. How you know that? Give me the breakdown. How you know that? You know what usually happens? They try to deflect and go off somewhere. Well, see, you asked me all that, but y'all don't be teaching the truth. Here's the thing. They are too proud to say that they don't know. You get what I'm saying? They don't know, but they will follow that 12 tribe chart. But they won't follow the men that put their life on the line since 1969. You know that the one that put this doctrine together, that formed this school, he gave his life. Y'all see a lot of Israelites that's outside the school. A lot of y'all don't know. Our leader, you understand, the creator of the I.S.U.P.K, he was unalived by the Nation of Islam. You want to know why? Because they told him to not go out in the streets. They told him you better not be in the streets. You better not be out in the streets teaching. This is our block. Ain't that how it is? And the Nation of Islam is so idiotic. The scripture said, forbid them not. When the I.S.U.P.K see Israelites outside of this school, that's not in the I.S.U.P.K, when you see you out there teaching, you know what we do? Shalom, brother. And keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go out there and be like, nigga, get the hell off of the street. Get out of the street, man, before we do something to you. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. Abba Bivens served the Lord until his death, man. Let's give a hand for that. So when the scripture says to be one body, that means that we all supposed to be together.
Right.
Clearly, you don't understand the scriptures when you can't even sit down with the ones that are the pioneers, the ones that raised the flag for everybody to come back home. This is serious business in here, man. Before everybody wanted to be Israelites and all of that, we were the ones that was taking the pain and the suffering and the ridicule. We took all the hate and all of that when nobody didn't think about being a damn Israelite. Commander GEN.YAHANNA and his men, where a Passover can fit a hotel room, he was still being solid. When he saw the school being at a big number, a huge number, all the brothers and all that done drunk, had drinks with them, ate fried chicken with them. You understand? Let $5 have the you know what I mean? Look, we only got $5. We gotta do something struggled together to the point where it was only like 3, 4, or 5 of them left. Commander GEN.YAHANNA kept solid and he did what he was supposed to do. So anytime I ever hear somebody outside this school ever fix their mouth to try to talk about this school, I'm like, you got something is wrong with you. Like before I came into the school, you know what I did? I asked questions. Even when I didn't believe it, I said, prove it. Break that down to the point where it was getting down to the bone marrow. You understand what I'm saying? I wanted to know, I wanted to understand everything, and still to this day now, I don't question the school now. I just want to make sure I can be able to teach it 360 in all angles. You know what I mean? To my people, to our people. You understand? But when the Bible says, man, that we are to be one body, that is an order. That is an order from the Most High. You understand? Let's read it again.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 4. There is one body.
It is one body. Go ahead.
And one spirit. Even as
is one what?
One spirit.
It's one spirit, man. It's one spirit. One spirit we're supposed to be in, man. And brotherhood.
Right.
Righteousness. You're supposed to all be in righteousness.
Right.
It ain't supposed to be, oh, well, you know how the Christian church say, they be like, well, you know, everybody falls from grace, right? No one's perfect. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, well, I guess I should continue to be trash because no one's perfect. Let me guess. I can go ahead and call somebody's mother, right? Let's say I call some Christian folk, right? I go, because remember, let's break down a couple of things. Remember, the world say that all men are dogs, right? And that's what it say. Men are dogs, right? Men say what? Women ain't ish, right? So because someone say, well, nobody can be perfect, no one can all keep the law. So now I should just go ahead and just be a filthy sinner. I should just continue to commit crimes according to Christians. I think that's what we should do, right, Nathan? How about this? A Christian should give me their mother's number. Give me your sister. I want them to be single. And I'm going to take them out. We're going to have a good time. I'm going to give her compliments that she never heard before. And I'm going to go home. I'm going to take her home. And I'm going to have sex with her. And I'm never going to talk to her again. That's what I'm going to do. Now, you're going to call my phone and be like, yo, man, why you do my mom like that? Man, you broke her heart. Brother, we all fall weak. No, nobody's perfect. You shouldn't be mad at me, brother. And remember, all men are dogs. Come on, man. Do that sound right to you, Nathan? That don't even sound right. But that's the logic that Christians is going with. That's what Christians want us to believe. And here, we're going to teach you how to keep the laws of God. We're going to teach you how to be righteous so that you can be in the spirit of righteousness. Because I don't know what Israelites is doing outside of this school. I can only account for what's going on in here because I understand the I.S.U.P.K standard. The I.S.U.P.K standard is righteousness, brotherhood, sisterhood, unity. When people say that, oh yeah, I don't deal with no camps. I don't deal with no camps. Yeah. I don't, you know, I do my own thing. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing. You showing that you hate your brothers and your sisters. That's what you're doing. That's what you're showing someone that cares about the Most High. Someone that cares about the Most High and that's sincere. It's like, dang, brother, dang, sis, I got a plate of food here for you right now. You understand? I got a seat for you to sit down. You know what I mean? We can offer you counsel right now. We can be having a Passover and the Feast of the Unleavened Bread together. Dang, you don't want to sit down with me? You ain't even try the spirits up in here. I'll tell you something, man. The Most High said, man, it's supposed to be one body and one spirit. Go ahead.
I was going to say, what precept would you just break it down? Would it be leading not to your own understanding?
Let's get that. Man. That's heavy. Like the Most High said, man, the nation of Israel is supposed to be one, not multiple bodies, but one body. That's what we just read. We just read that out of the scriptures, right? But here's the thing. A lot of us want to do our own thing. A lot of us want glory and fame and fortune, right? But here's the thing. It never works. It never works. It never works out for Israelites outside of the school. It never works for people in different religions, in all these religions. It never works because the Most High is not there. It don't matter what you're doing. You understand? Straight up like that. Read what you got, brother.
God, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 5. Trust in the Lord.
Trust in the Lord. The Most High tell you what to do, man, just do it. Most High said, man, it's one body, one spirit. Stop thinking that it's something else. Trusting with the Lord is an order. It is an order from the Most High for us to be one body, one spirit. Keep going.
So God, with all thy heart.
With all thy heart, man. Trust on the Lord, man. Have it up here. Know that the Most High said, man, we got to be a righteous people. That we got to be a people of sincerity unto one another. Like so many of us, man, we hate one another. Like we really hate one another, man. When I look at those crime rates, when I look at the homicide rates on the news, it's sad to know that that's coming from our people. When you go past the family court, go past the family court and see how packed it is with nothing but blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, man. That is disgusting. We got to change the narrative of our nation. And how are we going to change the narrative of our nation when we can't be one body, that we can be one spirit? You follow me? Keep going.
So God, and lean not unto thy own understanding.
Lean not on your own understanding. Many of us, man, we think that we can be Muslim, we can be Christian, we can be Buddhist, we can be a Pan-African, we can believe in crystals and astrology and the whole nine. You are not asparagus, okay? You're none of those things. If you Black, Hispanic, Native American, you are a Jew. You are the true biblical Jew, and we should never give up our birthright for garbage.
Right.
That's what we're doing. We're giving up our birthright to garbage. We need to come back to the Bible, actually learn the truth that's within it. You know how many times I talk to Muslims and they try to say it's contradictory in the Bible, and I say, well, show me. They can never show me. Then when I bring up the fact that Muhammad married a 9-year-old, everybody talking about Drake. Everybody talking about Drake and how he was dealing with underage girls. You got to talk about your so-called Prophet Muhammad, and I mean so-called, because there's no way he can be an Israelite, no way that the Most High is dealing with him because he was a heathen. His bloodline never got anything but the promise. You know what the promise was? His own nation. You understand? To have his own nation and his sons would be princes. But other than that, he didn't get the covenant. The covenant went to his brother Isaac. But when people lean on their own understanding, right? Lean on their own understanding, they don't understand that. They're only going off of what someone told them that is, is telling them lies. Oh, the Bible has contradictory. Muhammad married a 9-year-old. Everybody talking about Drake. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how Muhammad married a 9-year-old. Let's talk about how the pastors is up here being found stealing money from the congregation. Let's talk about how Kirk Franklin was just in Jamaica dressed like he just came from the Pride Parade. Let's talk about these things. Let's talk about the truth. Let's deal with it. Let's not lean on our own understanding. Like that's what happens when you go into these religions. You believe into a whole lie. You leaning on your own understanding. They done told you, oh yeah, the Bible is a contradictory. How? How is the Bible a contradictory? So the Bible, huh? You've been in Commander GEN.YAHANNA class. You've been in this. You've been past the I.S.U.P.K. You learn from the Israelites, right? You learn from the Israelites, and now you understand. Now we ain't know the answer. We don't got the answers in your book. They ain't never come here, Nathan. Did they ever come sit in class and learn from you? Did they ever dap you up? Did you ever sit at the feet of Commander GEN.YAHANNA? You think the Christian church can teach you the truth? The men is shaking tambourines. Men don't shake tambourines in here. I pray you understand. That dude got inside the church with a gun this week. Ain't nobody getting that far into this school with a firearm.
Right.
You ain't doing that. Security gonna get you right at the door. You're gonna be put in a pretzel, and we gonna have to call the police to come get your stupid behind. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a whole thing that come with all of this, man. It's a thing that come with all of this, and you gotta understand. Understanding the truth. Real spirituality is you being loyal to the Most High. That's true spirituality. All that, you got the crystals and you burning sage and you meditating and doing trying to level out your chakras and you messing with all that bull crap and you praying 5 times a day to a rock named Allah. You bowing your head and praying to a white Jesus. You are all fooling yourself. And I'm saying that with brotherhood. I don't like a lot of people, they get mad because in I.S.U.P.K, we tell you the truth and we don't sugarcoat it. It's in 2024. You grown. Remember, they grown, Nathan. You grown. You can't take the truth. Let me give you some truth. You keep leaning on your own understanding, you're gonna bury your children. That's what it's gonna be. You lean on your own understanding, you're going to continue to have a bad pH balance. You're going to get BV. You're going to have multiple baby daddies. You're never going to get loved because you're always going to do the wrong thing because you're leaning on your own understanding. Brothers, you're going to keep having to go to the doctors because you're burning in your lesson. You're going to have to watch over your back day in and day out. You're going to have a life of worry. And sisters, you too. You sisters, you're gonna have you're not gonna enjoy pregnancies. You're not gonna enjoy it. You're gonna hate being pregnant. You're gonna hate it because you lean on your own understanding. And here we reap the benefits of being righteous, being one spirit.
Right.
You understand? We understand what it means to have peace in hell. This ain't the place of our rest. We don't treat it as such. But we do appreciate the blessings that the Most High give. And what are those blessings? Women in the I.S.U.P.K love getting pregnant. I pray you understand that. You understand? They be having a baby in them and they want another one. They like, I want another kid. You want to know why? Because they didn't lean on their own understanding. They took heed from the men in the I.S.U.P.K. They took heed, you understand, to what the Most High said in his Bible, and they picked the right man. And they got the man that is never going to leave them. They don't have to worry about a man leaving them, not, handling his business, leaving her because, she done gained some weight after the pregnancy and whatever. They don't got to worry about us leaving. We're going to be there. If we got some issues and problems, we can take it to counsel. Because that's what the Bible says to do. Because we don't lean on our own understanding in here. Because we are what? Let's go back to Ephesians chapter 4 and verse 4. Let's go back to that scripture.
Talk God, this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 4. There is one body.
There is what?
One body.
One body. It's one body. And then it's supposed to be one body in the nation of Israel. We ain't supposed to be split up. You see them Jewish people, man, they be having, I'm this kind of Jew, I'm that kind of Jew. Nigga, we are Israelites by blood. You follow me? Let's keep going.
God. And one spirit.
One spirit, man. One spirit. That's righteousness. Hold where you at. Give me the book of Matthew, chapter 5 and verse 48. Chapter 5 and verse 48. Let me know when you get there. You can read it when you get there.
God.
Shout out to everybody too. Anybody got any questions, man? Type them in below. All right, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Just like the button. Hit the like button. It ain't that deep. Just hit the like button, double tap. You know what I mean? If that's what they're saying that you got to do, just hit the like button. Share it, send it to somebody that you feel like need to hear this. You understand? And especially, man, just I tell people, man, ask questions and see if we lying. See if we don't know what the hell we talking about. Instead of just sitting around not saying anything, and doing a disservice to yourself. All right, go ahead. You can read it when you got it.
God, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect.
Be what?
Be ye therefore perfect.
This is what Christ is saying. Christ said to be perfect. So what the hell is everybody talking about? Oh, nobody's perfect. No, nobody can't be perfect. If you think like that, you're a loser. Like, can you imagine LeBron James saying, I can't beat MJ's scoring title? I can't beat that. Imagine if Michael Jordan said, man, I can't never have 6 rings. I can never win Tom Brady can't never say, I can't win a Super Bowl. You get what I mean? Like, they ain't never say I can't. And that's why they achieved. So what is stopping you? I'm going to tell you why. Like the brother brought up, what was that, Proverbs? What was that, Book of Proverbs, right? 3 and 5, I believe so. Well, it said, lean not on your own understanding. Somebody commented below, it said, the only perfect is God only and only, not the prophet. Jesus was from Ireland. Good night, Alex. Good night. Okay. Do you understand? Let me know. Do you understand what it means to be perfect? Let's break that down. Give me the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27 and 1. All right, if you could. Matter of fact, give me Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 and verse 9. Just hold that. Let me know, what does it mean to be perfect? Redhead Jesus. Yo, that's crazy, Ace. You trolling. You said redhead Jesus. Redhead Jesus. That's wild. So, anything? Come on, man. Let me know. Talk. Come on. Ain't no one walk to earth is perfect. Only perfect person you would find is Jesus Christ. Okay, Ethu. And don't let me tell me Jesus is God. What? Okay, Jesus is not God. Let me know. Okay, to the brother on whoever this is on TikTok, you have to explain to me, you and Ethu, what does it mean to be perfect? Give me a definition. Give me a breakdown on it. Something quick. All right. You can't say something and say, oh, no one can be perfect but God. I do agree. But in this context, what does it mean? When Christ, read it one more time. I'm going to let the brother read it for you.
You want to read it?
Yeah, read it one more time.
It's like, you told me to read it one time. Which one?
Matthew, my fault. Matthew 5 and 48.
Go back to Matthew.
Yeah, my fault. My fault.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 48.
Mm-hmm.
Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it said to be perfect. Now give me Baruch 4 and 1. I'm gonna show you what perfect is. I'm reading out a King James version. That's the most accurate translation to the ancient Hebrew. All right, and the Greek that was found from the Israelites. Read what you got.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
This is the what?
Book of commandments of God.
This is the book of the commandments of God. That's what we read right now. Right? That's what we read. Go ahead.
Okay. And the law that endureth forever.
The what?
The law that endureth forever.
That what?
The law that endureth forever.
The law that endureth forever, man. Meaning what? Man, the Most High said, man, to keep the law, statutes, and commands of God. Keep going.
God. And all they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
That's what it's talking about right there. The keeping the commandments of God is you choosing life. When you don't choose to keep the laws, you're dead. You get what I'm saying? Let's keep going. Now, I want you to go to Deuteronomy chapter 27 and verse 1.
God, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27 and verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day.
What did he say?
Keep all the commandments which I command thee this day.
So keeping the laws, keeping the commandments of God, it is an order from the Most High. So when people talk about being perfect, it's being perfect in the Most High's eyes. Now, see, the Christian church got us so mind boggled because they don't teach you what it means to be perfect. To be perfect is you keeping the commandments of God. That's what it is, right? Give me Romans 6 and 1. Romans 6 and 1. Get it quickly, brother, if you could.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 1.
Go ahead.
What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
I'm gonna ask somebody in the chat. What is grace in this context? What is grace? Read it one more time for him, brother.
God, this is the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 1.
Go ahead.
What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
That grace. If you break the law once, you're a lawbreaker. Okay. Christ gave us grace. Everybody can agree to that. What is grace? Everybody that's in the comment section, someone tell me, what is grace? I'm gonna give y'all like 30 seconds. I mean, it's 2024. People can type pretty quick nowadays. Right. Someone tell me, what is grace? I see a lot of comments on this comment section. I thank y'all. Listen, I want to tell everybody, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for being interactive. All right. Listen, we can agree to disagree, whatever the case may be. Right. But what is important is, and I want everybody to understand this, that it is time, like we're adults. We got to be able to have these intellectual conversations. Sometimes you might got to have a dialogue or a debate. You understand? We can have conversations. Now, it don't never got to get crazy to the point of disrespect or anything like that. We can have these conversations because we are mothers and fathers. And a lot of us, Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, our identity been stripped from us. So a lot of these conversations, I come into it, or in these classes, I hope that it sparks the interest for you to do more research. Because we just saw Vladimir and Putin open up the records of the Jews being actually Black, right? We've been bringing that truth out. Honestly, the records that he showed, we have those same pictures on the walls, all right, in our schools. There's nothing new. But the thing is, a lot of us really don't understand it. So a lot of times, a lot of people been coming to us and they've been like, yo, man, I just found out that the Jews is Black. Yeah, man, come get in class. And they sitting in class and they learning, you know, and they mind is blown because they like, yo, I never knew this Bible was talking about us. It is. All right, so let's see. Let's see what it say.
Read out what it said.
Yeah, what they say. Unlearned kindness. It's 2001. So do you think white people are oppressors? Yes. Let's go ahead. Let's read that.
Trevon Sports answer to say, grace is time given.
Time given. Let's get that brother a hand, man. Get that brother a hand. He said time given. Christ dying for us so that we can come back to the Most High, man. We can have a grace period so that we can get ourselves together. Now read it one more time.
God, this is the book of Romans, chapter 1, chapter 6, verse 1. What shall we say then? shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Yeah, because grace, the priest can't come and unalive you, right? Shall we continue in sin? Because the priest won't physically come and do harm to us. Read it. Read that last part after he said, "May grace." Read verse 2. My fault.
Verse 2. God forbid.
God what?
Forbid.
God forbid us to be sinners. Like, why would you? Okay, if we don't got to keep the commandments, right? And I say, well, no one's perfect. That means that, I should go with also, again, like I said earlier, since all men are dogs, I should never be a good husband because it's like, well, nobody's perfect. I guess all men are dogs. And, a Christian and whoever believes in that should give me their mother's number. And I'm going to take her out. We're going to have a good time. You understand? And I'm going to give her, I said this earlier, I'm going to give her compliments that she never heard a day of her life. We're going to have an amazing steak dinner, at Del Frisco. I'm going to be wearing Cantus Zoriac oils, and I'm going to game her up. And she's going to allow me to come back to the house. You understand? And I'm going to tie fire to your mother. Now, the next day, I'm not going to return her calls. I'm never going to return her calls again. And you're going to call me, and you're going to be upset. You're going to be offended the way how I did your mother, left her high and dry. And I'm going to say, well, brother, everyone falls short. No one can be perfect. You can't be mad at me, brother. White Jesus, bless us all. Come on, man. That's the logic there. You get what I'm saying? Like, technically, you can't be mad at me. You can't be mad at someone breaking into your home because, remember, we all fall from grace. We all fall short. Come on, man. The Most High said, man, to not be a sinner. He said, God forbid. Read verse 2.
Oh, God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
Listen, man. How we supposed to be dead from keeping, for committing sins, man? We supposed to be dead to that, man. It's supposed to be a thing in the past. Because remember, Christ died on the cross so that we can get another chance, man. Like, it's like Christ, that's like, let's say we ride in the car, right? You got a bunch of firearms in the car. And I'm like, yo, man, listen, I'm going to take this charge. All I want you to do is get out of this life of crime. I'm going to do this for you. I need you to stay clean. I go to jail for you. I'm doing like 20 years. You understand? I'm doing like 15 to 20, right? I come to find out that you out doing even more crimes. That's a spit in the face, wouldn't it be? That'd be a spit in the face. So we supposed to be dead from sin. We supposed to be like, man, I ain't doing that no more, man. Christ gave his life for me, man. Gave his life for the nation of Israel to be able to come back and, be able to serve the Lord again. You understand? Throughout all this pain and suffering that we're going through. Dang, you know what, man? Let me not continue to be a drug addict. Let me not continue to be a deadbeat father or a deadbeat mother. Let me not be, living a life of crime anymore. That's what it's talking about right there. What do you say? I don't understand. Or we are the chosen generation. Okay, I agree. You understand? From all that time, the brother that said Hera al Mahdi. Now, I'm not sure if you're a Black, Hispanic, Native American, but in this days and time, man, this is a time where the Most High and put the truth back out. At one point in time, man, the truth wasn't here. But the Most High made sure that, man, he would bring it back to us so that all Blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans can come back to him and serve him the correct way. You understand? So the Most High said, man, God forbid, man. Now read verse 3.
So God, verse 3. Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Jesus Christ, were baptized into his death.
So when it says that you baptized, meaning what? You taught, man. You learning, like that's what a real baptism is. Like, you know, John the Baptist said, man, even though I baptize you with water, the one that comes after me, man, I can't even lace his boots. That brother's gonna baptize y'all with fire. That's what the I.S.U.P.K does. And this is what it means to baptize with fire. Meaning we're not going to be like your Christian pastor. Your Christian pastor, your imam, they're going to give you smooth, buttery words. We ain't doing that shit. Salakia. We is not doing that. Sister, we're going to tell you to get your baby father off for child support. Brother, we're going to go tell you to take care of your damn kids. That are your responsibilities. We're going to tell you to stop being a drug addict, being a drug dealer, stop living a life of crime. We're going to tell you to stop all the evil things that you're doing. And you can be mad at us all I want. All we're going to tell you is, listen, brother, if you don't stop, sister, if you don't stop, this is what's going to happen to you. You know how many times people done sat up there and came back to us crying and boo-hooing because they realized that they should have just listened to us. Now they going through a whole life of pain. You gotta listen to the men of the Lord, man. For real. You follow me? Like, man, it was crazy. Learning this truth and being inside the school. A lot of y'all don't understand. Like, and here we learn discipline. I had a situation just yesterday where the old me would not have been. I wouldn't have been trying to be a person of reason and trying to de-escalate a situation. I just would have hurt the dude. I probably would have got locked up. You know, I probably would have got shot. Who knows? Because I lack discipline. If you know what I mean, if I didn't have this truth, if I ain't had a Lord in my life, if I never learned from the I.S.U.P.K, I would have went to jail. Because the thing that was going through my head, I was like, who the hell you think you? Why'd you in my face? You understand? Like, I'm seeing you as an enemy right now, brother. Like, don't get yourself hurt right now. You understand? It's professionalism, man. It's all throughout the Bible. Being a peacemaker is all through the Bible. Fighting for perfection is inside the Bible. But your imam, your pastor, they talking about the Bible got flaws in it. They said the Bible got the flaws in it. Come on, man. How the Bible got flaws in it? The I.S.U.P.K been teaching the truth since 1969. Our brothers ain't going to jail because they committing crimes. We don't got to go to a funeral every goddamn week. How many janazas is it a week? And we ain't talking about people's health from gun violence. It's a lot. The Christian church, how many funerals they got to set up? A lot. And I'm not talking about people with health issues and problems, you know, of age and things like that. We're talking about just simply gun violence. Look at the prison system. But the Bible, the correct doctrine of the Most High, that's wrong. Go ask a Muslim why would Muhammad dismantle the priesthood? Why would he do that? Why would he dismantle all our feast days? Why would he do that? Huh? Why would he tell you that you can strike your wife if she's being rebellious? You know what the Most High told you to do? I'm gonna tell you what the Most High told you to do inside the Bible. Hey, Salaki, y'all, you gotta get yourself right back there. You hear me? The Most High said, man, if you want to act like that, no sweat. Go get you another one. That's what the Most High said, man. You take her to counsel, she still don't want to listen. All right, no sweat. Separate yourself and go get you another one. Hey, what's going on, sir? So, like, sir, you want the class? That's crazy. Shout out Officer your dying, man. You know what I mean? Popping up. All right. You know what I mean? Hold on. What is this? Yo, good night. I'm getting text messages and all that. So listen, again, where were we at? I done lost my train of thought. Boom, 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 bobbity, bobbity. Let's go back to verse 3. My fault, y'all. Listen, I had a long day, all right, running up and down the stairs at my job, all right. Let's go to verse 4.
Verse 4.
Uh-huh.
Therefore,
let everybody know where you at, too.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 4. Therefore, we buried with them by baptizing into death, that like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so, we also should walk into newness of life.
Man, shout out to you for reading that so eloquently, man. You know what I mean? I like how you put it. You know what I'm saying? How you put emphasis to it. Listen, it said, therefore we are buried with him by the baptism into death. Meaning what? Man, you can't be no stinking sinner, man. You can't keep chasing after those chicks that ain't good to take back home to mama and your father. Come on, man. Like, I'm looking at 2024. I'm like, dang, man, y'all sisters don't know how to put no damn clothes on. I love me a woman that puts some clothes on. I love a woman that, you know what I mean, she outside. Listen, we in the house. The kids not around. Dress how you want to dress. You understand? When we close that door, listen, you can be everything for me. I don't give a damn what it is. You understand? But outside, man, just how you present yourself matters. It matters, man. It matters. Like 2024, you sisters out there, man, learn how to put some damn clothes on. Learn how to just look classy. Like, there's so many styles, so much that people can, like, y'all sisters, listen, like Hispanic Native American women, give them a hand. Because I be seeing them sisters put together, son. I be like, dang, you was able to put that together? And I like it when they, like, especially listen, man. My sisters in the I.S.U.P.K, man, they be putting it together. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, sis look fly, man. I like that. You know what I'm saying? They be having the shoes on, you know what I mean, with the jackets and all of that. And they don't be looking like a sister that, you know what I mean, that don't know no better. You know what I mean? We got to get back to the basics, man. Brothers out here painting their nails. Painting their nails. Well, I know it's more so the entertainers, but niggas out here wearing purses. You understand? Like, I was listening to Sukihana's song today. Y'all heard it? Are you out, sir?
Yeah, I can't drop
the water, sir. I heard that Sukihana song, right? You know, it was so embarrassing. A man in the I.S.U.P.K, no one can never say that a man in the I.S.U.P.K own a thong, man. Well, ever tried on the thong. Sukihana said that little Uzi, you understand, be wearing the rapper JT's thongs on, man. I said, good. 2024, man, we are destroyed. Right. And all that ego that we be having, all that false entitlement and all that big headedness, man, is destroying us. Straight up. I'm from Philly. I seen Uzi. Yo, you funny. I seen Uzi on that stage, voguing with a purse on and all the mannerisms. I said, yo, come on, dog. Like, I really can't listen to your music no more, man. Like, it'd be killing me. I remember I shook his hand at the Eagles game. Yeah, we was in the same section. I'm on the field. I was on the field. It was 2017. Sitting there, chilling. Lil Uzi just wound up popping up with his homies in security. I'm like, oh, what's up, bro? Dapped him up. I was like, yo, why your handshake like that, homie? You know what I'm saying? Old time, main man, a blade. You know what I mean? But that's what it got to now. You know what I mean? That's where it's at. Because we don't realize that Christ died for us, for the blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans. He ain't died for the whole world.
Right.
Stop thinking that Christ died for the whole world. Christ said, man, I only come from the lost sheep of the tribe of Israel, man. From the lost sheeps. of the tribes of Israel. That's who the only ones he came for. He told his disciples, man, don't be going over there and over there. Don't go over there. Go where the Israelites is at. He navigated on how to do the damn thing. To be in the truth, man, you got to keep the commandments of God. You have to do what the Most High says to do. You also, man, got to understand that the Most High set up his priests. How we going to have a priesthood? How we going to have an army? How we going to have a nation without no damn order? So when I hear people outside the school talking about, oh, man, y'all camps and you talking this and that, how you going to have, the ranking system, the whole togetherness is about order and peace and harmony. Come on, man. They can't go to Israel. Who can't go to Israel? I wouldn't want to go to Israel right now. I might be stuck over there. You know what I mean? They might do another drone strike. Yes, they can when the Most High is ready. Hey, bros, man. Shout out to bros, man. Hey, shout out to bros. The brother bros, he said, Delbert, yes, they can when the Most High is ready. Damn right. Damn right. We're going to get back to our home place, man. And the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel will be on them gates.
Right.
You know, the Jewish man don't even know where the other 10 tribes is at. You tell a Jewish person that you're a Jew, that you're an Israelite. You understand? It is an offense to them. It's an offense to them. You want to know why? Because we know that y'all the real Jews, but I'm never going to admit that to you. You don't even know where the other 10 tribes are at. We supposed to believe them. You understand? So to keep going, it says that like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also shall walk in newness of life. Come on, man. We're supposed to be a people that look at what Christ did for us and be like, I ain't gonna never be a filthy sinner ever again. I'm gonna change my ways. I'm gonna do what the Most High tell me to do. All right, and I'm gonna be a new person. Let's keep going. It says, for if we have been planted together in likeness of his death, we shall also in likeness of his resurrection. Meaning what, man? If we do the same, if we handle life the same way Christ did, with integrity, with honor, with discipline, and loyalty to the Most High, man, we'd be the same way how Christ, man, being able to have life in our lungs. You understand? Putting to death the old man and becoming a new person. You understand? Christ had a whole new body when he came back to visit his disciples, man. We got to have those new bodies. That's why we got to get off of the drugs. Weed addiction is destroying our community. You can believe it or not. You know that people are flooding. This is what the government don't want the news to talk about. It is literally high counts of patients that is coming into the ER with constant vomiting because they done smoked some damn marijuana that was so damn strong that it gives them chronic nausea. And they got to figure out how to make them stop throwing up. Weed mess with your brain. It deteriorates your brain. You're not supposed to getting high. You're not supposed to be smoking. You're not supposed to be abusing pills, abusing lean. You ain't supposed to be doing none of that to your body. And you wonder why your relationships never last. You wonder why you can never get high-paying jobs. You wonder why your life is so stagnant. You can never deal with your problems. Them drugs ain't gonna never help you deal with your problems. It's only going to make it worse. And it's going to show. You know what I mean? I can tell somebody get high because your body gives it looks dull. Can't you tell when you stop getting high when somebody else get high? Because you don't get high no more, you able to see it. You like, dang, like that's how I used to look when I used to get high. When I started smoking weed, I started realizing how bad people look when they get high. Like just how your body is, man. And you also know, let me give y'all some understanding too, right? To be perfect, right, is good for your children. It's good for your children. Hold on. Boom. So you keeping the laws, right? It will help your children be able to stay out of prison, right? It will help your children not be a product of America. You get what I mean? But when you say, oh, well, no one can be perfect, I guess your children don't got to be perfect children either. They can be sinners as well. Like, that's all the whole thing about perfection is not breaking the laws of God. That's it. The Most High tell you not to eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, like He does in the book of Leviticus. Don't eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. He tell you not to eat fish that are unlawful, that don't have fins and scales. The combination of two. If they don't have it, don't eat it. Then don't eat it. If someone offers you catfish, you say no. You telling me that you can't say no? Let me guess. That woman that you are not going to take serious, or sister, that man that you don't got no plans on making your husband, or that sister that you don't have no reason to making your wife, you can't tell them no, that you can't come over and we cannot have sex when you come over. It's a good idea that you shouldn't come over. You telling me that you can't deny that? All it really is, you don't have self-control. You have to learn that. That's why, when people say I'm Christ-like or Christ-conscious or I'm a Christian, how are you a Christian and you can't say no to sin? How? You're not a follower of Christ. Christ never celebrated none of the Romans' holidays, because you know that Christ was captive under the Romans, right? As long as all the other Israelites. Christ wasn't keeping Valentine's Day. He wasn't keeping none of those pagan holidays. Show me where Christ was keeping pagan holidays. I'll wait. So if you celebrating Thanksgiving, the slaughter of Native Americans, remember, many of you say, oh, God loves everybody. But God don't love them Native Americans on Thanksgiving, right? God is blessing that plate of filth on Thanksgiving, right, Nathan?
Okay.
According to them,
Right.
In their mind, they think that because they lean on their own understanding. That's all it is. That's all. Let's keep going. We was verse 6. Romans 6 and 6.
Time. This is the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 6. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him.
That old man, that old you gotta be crucified, man. You gotta put that old man to rest. Like, I remember coming into the school, I was in a bad relationship. You know what I mean? I was getting high every day, like real bad. I was smoking weed, like that was like drinking water. You know what I mean? I was smoking a lot. I was stressed out. I just came to class. I'm just sitting there stuck. I'm just like, all right, I ain't never leaving. It's clearly these brothers know better than me. You get what I'm saying? And when I came into the truth, I changed. I remember going to the Passover in 2018. I remember like having that feeling like, yo, I can't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I leave, I feel like I'm gonna die. And I don't want to die. Because that's every day. Before I gave my life, over to the Lord and took my oath in I.S.U.P.K, man, I felt every day I thought about death. And it wasn't nothing that taking my own. It was always about, I thought that somebody was going to take mine, or it was going to be like a situation where I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time. You get what I'm saying? Or just my day to go, period. I was like, it was always on my brain, and I got tired of feeling like that. You know what I mean? I was just like, man, I want to change. I want life. And once I came into the school and I understood what it meant to serve the Lord in totality, I understood that, man, if I can have my life, I'm gonna go help other people have save theirs. You understand? So other people can be good mothers and good fathers and good husbands and good mothers, right? To make a change in the world. That's what it means to be in the truth. To get the knowledge and then want to go give it out. To be a perfect example so that other people can be perfect examples. You get what I'm saying? Like, to be in the truth is you being in the body of Christ. That's what it means. Let's get Ephesians, go back to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 4. Like, don't let nobody tell you that, like, oh yeah, I'm about to go join this school, I'm gonna go join that school, this and that. If it's not I.S.U.P.K, One West, and don't let nobody fool you, man. I done seen a lot of people get fooled. A lot of people get fooled. Next thing I know, they like, yo, man, I can't believe they did me like that. I found out one time, one brother, this dude hate the I.S.U.P.K. I come to find out that the school that he so admired, he never went in, right? He was supported from the far and nothing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I used to call him a cheerleader. I was like, you're a cheerleader, man. You just on the sideline. Matter of fact, you're not even a cheerleader. You're just a fan. They don't even know you. And I told him that. I said, bro, you look bad. Like, you got a super cape on for them. You ain't gonna never join your brothers, man. And he was like, yeah, man, you know, I ain't ready yet. He been saying that for years, right? I come to find out that same school that he so admired, IUIC, man, they told his baby mother to put him on child support. I said, what? He said, yeah. They told him to put him on child support. Old time, that brother is watching every class, trying to battle me, Nathan. Trying to battle me, even threaten me, the whole nine. I said, listen, you trying to defend those cats. They don't even care about you. You know what I mean? How you cool with some niggas that told your baby mom to put you on child support? Like, that is crazy. But that's what happens, man. Let's read what you got.
Because God, this is the book of Ephesians, chapter 4, verse 4. There is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling.
Listen, man. It said that, man, we are one body, one spirit. Keep going.
Verse 5. One Lord.
One what?
One Lord.
One Lord, man. Ain't all these damn other guys and all of that. You get what I mean? Keep going.
One faith.
One faith, man. One faith. One faith, man. One faith. Keeping the commandments of God. It's only one faith, man. Keeping the commandments of God. Faith without works is nothing. You understand? You gotta put the work in. You gotta show that you have faith in the Most High by keeping the commandments. If you don't believe in the Most High, if you say that, yeah, man, you know, I have faith, and you don't keep the commandments of God, it's like, how do you got faith? Don't you say that the Most High will punish the hell out of you if you don't do what he tell you to do? Ain't that what it say in the Bible? It say that in the Bible, right? So you're going to just go ahead and do whatever you want. You're going to live this life. Now, I see you was bad on it. You're demons, but you are going to continue to smoke this weed, and you're going to continue to live this life of evil. You're going to tell me that, you know, you have faith. Clearly you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be doing the evil that you're doing. If you had faith, you would be in here in the I.S.U.P.K learning, you know, coming here and keeping the high holy days, filling up your precept books so that you can go back home and revisit everything that you studied. You understand? Let's keep going.
Verse 6. Salaki. One baptism.
One what?
Baptism.
The baptism is being taught. One baptism is being taught. That's what a baptism is. That's why the disciples, for time's sake, the disciples, they realized why Christ said there's no need for doing water baptisms. There's no need to do it. But Christ never gave the order like, yo, don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, there's no need to doing it. But, you know, they did it. They're like, well, you know, that's what the tradition is. You know, we're going to keep doing it. Until they realized that people were getting clean by their words. By the word of God, they was being clean. There's only one doctrine. There's only one way to get clean. And that is keeping the commandments of God. Okay? By being taught. You had to be taught. Give me where it says the oracle, where it says one must be taught. The milk and the meat and potatoes joint. One must drink milk. You know what I'm talking about? One must drink milk before eating the meat and potatoes. No, did he? See, that's why I can't be rocking with you, dog. You be having me. I'm up here trying to be all serious and all that. My brother in the thumb, man. I'm gonna get that brother in here, man. He rocking with me. I mean, he's been rocking with me since day one. Always been a solid brother, still to this day. Now, do you got the scripture? One must be taught the oracles of God.
Oh, one must be taught of the oracles of God.
Yes.
I was looking to say that.
Yo, if I was catching Shapara up here, he's like, come on, Hebrew, quick. He was like, come on, Hebrew. He probably went in there and gave you no context clues. He was like, he was like, give me that scripture where it talks about, and it says, and the one. You like, so like it. But yeah, whenever you got it, brother. But while you getting that, man, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Make sure that y'all tapped in with the I.S.U.P.K on all platforms, whatever city you in, man. Make sure, man, you get in class. Contact us, I.S.U.P.K. Type in the city near you, man. We got you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you all up on board. You tell me where is that? What did it say?
Is it in Hebrews?
Yeah, it's in Hebrews.
Okay, 5 and 12.
Yeah, there we go. That sounds about like it. Go ahead, read what you got.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
For when for the time ye ought to be taught.
Yeah, a lot of people, man. A lot of people everybody want to be teachers, right? In the I.S.U.P.K, you don't just become a teacher because you want to. Yeah, that's not how it rolls. Because you're not a priest, right? You have not been ordained to be a priest yet. So when you come in here, you do your 90 days. Brothers, you do your 90 days. You dress in all black, come with a precept book. I mean, all black boots, shirt, headband, or scarf. You know, you come with your precept book, come with your questions. You know what I mean? We're going to give you the answers, and you just learn it. That's it. You learn it. You learn it. And then, if everything signs off right, after your 90 days, you'll get your Hebrew name. You get that oil poured on your head, you are officially in the I.S.U.P.K. As a trooper, you understand, in these ranks. Now, you're going to do, while you, as a trooper, you're going to have your objectives, you're going to have your duties, you're going to do them. You understand? And after a period of time that we see that, you know, it's time for you to move on to the next level, you're going to get your officer's test. When you pass it, you understand, and everything signs off with you, you become a priest and prophet of the Lord here in the I.S.U.P.K. And you're going to take an oath. You're going to take another oath. You're going to take an oath in this brotherhood inside in these ranks and being a priest. You understand that it is not a light thing, because now you have command over men and families. You understand me? So when we do this thing here in the I.S.U.P.K, We mean business, man. This ain't for play. This ain't for play. This ain't a joke. This ain't a game. This ain't something that we take lightly here. I can be up here enjoying my time, doing whatever I want to do with my own time. I'd rather be here with y'all. I'd rather sit up here and teach. I'd rather do the work. I'd rather put together these programs. I get 1,000 phone calls from Officer Yediah and Captain Ty Ward, Captain Akkad about duties that is needed from me so that our people can be serviced. That's what it means to be in the I.S.U.P.K, to be in the truth. It means that you don't mean, I said it's the right way. Your life means nothing because the next person's life means more. That's one West. That's what it means to be in the truth. All that shalom and the fringes on your shirt and being on the internet, that ain't being in the damn truth. Being in the truth is having boots on the ground under commanding General Yahanna. That's what it means. To not I know that you listen. Hold on. What? Yo, TikTok on some other stuff, bro. They make you verify your account during the live. That's wild. But you gotta be under commanding General Yahanna, man. You gotta do the things that gotta get done up in this truth. It ain't no light thing what we do here. That's why it says, man, before one ought to be teachers. Read it from the top again.
God, this is the book of Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 12. For when for the time ye ought to be teachers.
Go ahead.
Ye have need the one to teach you again, which be the first principle of the oracles of God.
You got to be able to be taught, man. You brothers and sisters out there, you got to be able to be taught. How the hell you going to sit up there and and go to some damn imam or some pastor or some nigga that says he know about the Bible on the internet? Who was his head? Who taught him? He taught himself. How the hell he teach himself? So now he knows where all the 12 tribes is at. You see where I'm going? He know the 12 tribes. It's so funny that nobody never says that Simeon are the Levites and Simeon are the Levites. You get what I'm saying? Like the Levites are the Simeons and the Simeons are the Levites. You know what I mean? Like it's not, like that chart is 100% correct. Yeah, I mean, it's 100%. Come on, man. You know what they usually do? The 12 tribe chart would be right, but Esau is not the white man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. If you want to learn the truth, you get in class in I.S.U.P.K. Keep going.
God. And are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Salak. Read it one more time.
And are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat.
You gotta drink the milk, man, like you're a baby coming into the truth. You get what I'm saying? Like your imams is babies. Your pastor is a baby. He don't know nothing about the damn scriptures. He don't understand. And if he do, he's really he's worse. Because he know that he's giving you lies. These pastors know that they're giving lies. But for a pastor learn from the I.S.U.P.K, or got a whiff of what the I.S.U.P.K teaches, you understand, which is 100% the truth, and then still go and tell you to go be a filthy sinner, man, that is crazy. And that's why the Most High said, man, if you teach my people to do evil, man, I'm going to punish you. And that's why the Christian church is at an all-time low right now. Like, ain't nobody trying to go in the Christian church no more. People is leaving out of the Christian church. Blacks, people are starting to say the hell with all these religions. You get me? And for you Israelites out there, you're not in the truth. Because who did you learn from? Who did you learn from? It said that one must be taught. So who's teaching you? If I ask you to break down the who the nations are with the horns, you understand? And I ask you about the revelations and thermonuclear war, and ask you about the 12 tribes and all the different nations. If I ask you to break that down, you ain't gonna be able to break it down for me. You understand? You ain't gonna be able to break down these dark parables that GEN.YAHANNA and Commander GEN.YAHANNA and the generals be breaking down. You ain't gonna be able to understand it. You wanna know why? Because the Most High is not with you. If you going to just do whatever the hell you want to do, the Most High is not with you, man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High wants you to be in here in class. That's what he wants. He don't want you going off and go doing your own thing and saying the hell with the I.S.U.K. The Most High wants you to be in here doing the work. He wants you to be a student. He wants you to be loyal to him. You can't be loyal to him if you think that, you can do whatever the hell you want to do because you don't want to take orders from nobody. That you too damn, you the big dog. They so vain, Nathan. So full of vanity, you just believe, oh, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me nothing. I'm a man. I'm a grown ass woman. Ain't nobody gonna be telling me anything. Okay, you're gonna be a grown ass man, grown ass woman, stuck on stupid. That's what we're gonna be. Give me 1 Corinthians 1 and 10. We're gonna go there, and then we're gonna get out of here. 1 Corinthians 1 and 10.
God, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 10. Mm-hmm. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that ye all speak the same thing.
That we what?
All speak the same thing.
That we all speak the same thing. That's what the nation of Israel is supposed to be. The nation of Israel is supposed to be one. Supposed to be one body, one spirit, one baptism, one Lord, one faith. You understand? That's how the Most High wants us to be. When you look at Islam, when you look at Christianity, we look at this Pan-Africanism and all that, it don't teach that. It teaches against it. Again, ask your imam, show me where the Most High said that you can marry underage girls, because that's what the Christian church and Muslims believe that is cool. Muhammad did it. Muhammad did it. That white man that you say is Jesus, ask him is what's that nasty stuff called? Ask him about homosexuality. Is that lawful? Ask him about incest. Is that lawful? And start asking them questions. Everybody want to ask us questions, Nathan. Ask them the question, right? Why does it say that Christ is from the seed of David? I thought that Christ was God. You know what I mean? I thought that he was impregnated by God. Why is it saying that he's from the seed of David? Why is it saying that? Why did King David be told that Christ would come through his loins when he was alive? Why would he? Why is that? You understand? Like, y'all gotta start asking these people questions. Y'all ask us all the questions. We answer them. Now go ask your imam, why would Muhammad marry a 9-year-old? And show us and tell him to show you in the Bible that was lawful. Show him, because I can show you where it's unlawful. It's unlawful to marry a underage girl. You understand? Ask him, why would the Most High have Christ set up everything that he set up, and then now Muhammad comes 500 years later and then dismantles the priesthood? Why would he do that? Why would he dismantle all the high holy days? They gotta really ask you that. I mean, you really gotta ask them that. And I'm gonna tell you, they ain't gonna have a good answer for you. You come back with your questions and give us the answers, that they gave you, and we'll just show you that, I think by the time you ask them questions, they're gonna be like, yeah, they don't know nothing. Dang, y'all is telling the truth. Listen, man, give me keep reading because it's another part on this scripture.
Oh God. And that there be no division among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together.
It should be no what?
Divisions among you.
It should be no divisions amongst us. There should be no separation. We should be one nation. So when people think that we can go off and do our own thing, that's a lie. That's a lie. Give me Zephaniah 2:1. Yeah, I mean, and you keep reading that scripture, it says that it should be one doctrine. So how the hell do people think that the Most High is going to be with anything that's outside of the truth? If you thinking that, oh, well, you teaching, or you thinking that, oh, well, this doctrine right here is true and nobody else got the truth. And then when we trying to break it down to you, you don't even want to listen. It's like, well, listen, you want separation. You want division. You get what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you what's crazy, right? I'm going to tell you what's crazy. Jewish people, a lot of Jewish people don't believe the same thing that everybody else believe, right? But this is what Jewish people know. We still got to stick together. We still got to come together. You know what I mean? Y'all, and they was talking about Israelites, and they was like, yo, y'all disagree on the doctrine, and y'all will let division be among y'all. Here's the thing. Commander GEN.YAHANNA told everybody, man, come sit down with the I.S.U.P.K so we can iron out our differences. Captain Cesariak put the notice out last year. The only ones that came was Sakari. Sakari was the only ones that came. It was the only ones, right? Where was everybody else at? Wanting division. They wanted division. People don't want to come together. We tell everybody, you can come to the I.S.U.P.K and we can talk about it. Sit down, ask us questions. But let's be sincere about it. Let's not ask questions just to give a response. Because we've been teaching this since 1969. Again, I will ask you, what tribe are you from? What tribe is the tribe of the Mexicans? Oh, they Issachar. Okay. What about the Guatemalans? Oh, they Zebulon. Well, how do you know that? Oh, well, the 12-tribe chart. Yeah, who do you think put that together? The I.S.U.P.K. And who did the Lord give it to? The I.S.U.P.K. We got that 12-tribe chart out of a vision that the Most High gave one of the seven heads. So I'm trying to understand where all this division is fine at. You understand? Where all the being the center is fine at. I'm trying to understand this, man. Because that ain't what the Most High told us to teach. That's not what the Most High told us to do. That's some new bull crap. You understand? That is an old, evil way of living life that we are living today. That is an old, wicked way that we are living today, and it's going to destroy us forevermore, man, if we continue to walk like that, man. And when Christ come back, you're going to be looking, and he ain't going to even look at you. He'll be like, you understand? Because you're going to be somebody that didn't want to learn the truth, that thought that the division was fine. All right? Let's read what you got, Zephaniah 2:1.
God, the book of Zephaniah 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
O nation not desired, man. We are the nation that's not desired. The Most High told us to gather together. Again, I'm keep bringing up this coming together thing because that's what the Most High wants us to do. He wants us to keep these commandments. He wants us to have order and structure. If you don't have order and structure, you have chaos. This Bible was given to us to make us humane. It is given to us to make us civilized. When we don't have the Bible in our inward parts, you get what you get outside. And I ain't talking about Christianity. and talk about your religion. You understand? To have the Bible is you being in the I.S.U.P.K. When you don't have the truth in you, you get what you get out there outside. And here we ain't worrying about, we don't got to go to family court. We don't have to go to criminal court. We don't have to unalive one another. We don't have to hate one another because we understand the scriptures. Okay, we able to have the programs to help our people to give back, drug programs, food programs, expungement programs, council programs. We have a prison program, right? And I'm not even naming all of it. We got farmland and everything so that our people can be serviced. Do you understand that we are paying out of our pocket, especially here in Philly, for the food that's given out? Because the government wants to try to stop us from being able to get certain aid so that we can give back to the people, right? But so be it. We're going to put our funds together, and we're going to service our people. To come together, man, is a righteous thing. You follow me? And we have to not do it now, but right now. Right now is the time that we wake up out of our sleep and stop hating one another, stop living a life of sin, and want to change. Put the old you to bed. You understand? When you put that old you to bed, man, I'm trying to tell you, I guarantee you, when you stop chasing that high that you felt for that first time, when you stop chasing that high, when you stop living in lust and living in fear and the whole nine, when you stop being a filthy sinner, man, your life is going to be better. But you got to want the better. You got to want the change. And with that, man, I thank y'all for tuning in. That means the I.S.U.P.K. You already know what it is, man. We're here to teach our people the truth of the Bible. And with that being said, man, shalom.